Your mother who passed away has been begging to tell you something urgent. Your heart is beating faster right now, isn't it? Because deep inside, you already know this message is meant for you. It's not by accident that you stopped here. This moment was prepared long before you pressed play. Your mother, the one whose absence you still feel in every corner of your soul, has been begging for this chance to reach you. She has been restless in heaven, calling out again and again, asking that you hear her voice. And finally, today, her prayer hath been answered. She says, "My child, listen carefully. Don't be distracted. Don't scroll away. Stay until the end. Because what she has to share is not ordinary. It is urgent. It is powerful. And it carries the weight of her eternal love for you. Type Amen 333 to welcome her blessing into your life. When you thought no one could see your pain, she saw it. When you felt like no one understood, she understood. Even from beyond, she was there with you in the silence, holding you in ways you could not imagine. There were nights when you cried until your body shook. You thought you were alone in those moments, but you weren't. She was there, whispering your name, wrapping you in warmth you mistook for a blanket, but it was her embrace. You see, she has been begging for you to finally realize you were never abandoned. Her love didn't stop when her heartbeat stopped. Her care didn't end when her body left this earth. Type Amen 444 if you can feel her presence around you right now. Your mother has been waiting to deliver this urgent truth. A blessing is on its way to you. She has watched over you and seen how long you've struggled, how much you've carried, and how often you've wanted to give up. But she wants you to know the heaviness is about to lift. Every tear you shed became a prayer she carried to heaven. Every cry you released was heard twice, once by you and once by her. And with each cry, she stood before heaven's gates, asking for answers, asking for breakthrough, asking for your peace. Now the answer is here, and that's why she begged for this moment to happen. She doesn't want you to miss it. She doesn't want you to turn away before hearing everything she had been desperate to tell you. Type Amen 555 if you're ready to receive her urgent message. My child, she says, you need to stop carrying the guilt that doesn't belong to you. The regret you hold, the mistakes you replay in your head, the moments you wish you could rewrite. She wants you to let them go. Because she has already forgiven you. She doesn't want her memory to be tied to your pain. She wants her memory to shine through your smile, your laughter, your courage to keep living. She wants you to live, not survive. She wants you to rise, not shrink. That's why she's begging for you to listen, begging for you to accept her words. Because once you do, chains will break, and blessings will flow in ways you never expected. Type Amen 777 if you accept her eternal love. Your mother is proud of you. You think you've failed many times, but she has only seen strength. You think you've been weak, but she has only seen resilience. She remembers the little child you once were, the way your eyes lit up with dreams. She remembers the sound of your laugh, the spark of your soul. And she wants you to know you haven't lost that spark, no matter how heavy life has felt. She has been begging heaven to restore it for you, to return joy, to return peace, to return opportunities that slipped from your hands. She wants you to see yourself the way she always has, worthy, strong, chosen, loved. Type Amen 888 to honor her memory and strength. Sometimes you feel chills when the room is still. Sometimes you smell her favorite perfume when no one is around. Sometimes you hear her name in a dream, or you wake up with tears on your face. Those are not accidents. Those are visits. Her spirit has been begging to find a way through to you, and every small sign has been her knocking on the door of your awareness. Now the knocking has become a message. Clear, direct, undeniable. She is with you, and she will not stop until you understand what she's been desperate to say. Type Amen 999 if you feel her spirit close tonight. Your mother's voice is echoing right now, softer than a whisper, yet stronger than thunder in your soul. She has begged and begged for you to finally stop ignoring the signs she's been sending. Tonight, her words have reached you because heaven could not hold them back any longer. She has seen the roads you've walked, broken and heavy. She has seen you searching for answers that never came. And she wants you to know, the waiting season is almost over. What she is trying to tell you is not just a message, it is a promise. A promise she carried in her final breath, a promise she took to heaven with her soul. And that promise is now ready to find you. Type Amen 333 to unlock her promise. You thought you were forgotten. You thought no one saw the battles you fought in silence. But your mother saw every single moment. Even from the other side, she was beside you. She has walked with you into rooms you feared. She has sat next to you on nights when no one else cared. She has been closer than your own heartbeat. She's begging you to believe this truth. Her love never died. Your love is still alive, pulsing through your life, shaping what's about to unfold in front of you. Her voice is the reason this video found you today. Type Amen 444 if you can feel her love right now. She wants you to prepare because something is shifting. You may have felt stuck, but doors are about to open. You may have thought your story was over, but it's only just beginning. Her urgency comes from the fact that blessings are already moving. You can't see them yet, but she can. And she doesn't want you to miss them because of doubt or fear. She is begging you to trust. Trust what you cannot see. Trust the path she has been aligning. Trust the whispers that arrive when the world grows silent. Because those whispers are hers. Type Amen 555 to step into what she has prepared. Your mother is proud, more than you can imagine. She says, my child, you don't give yourself enough credit. You survived storms that would have destroyed others, yet here you are. You think you're weak, but she sees strength. You think you're ordinary, but she sees extraordinary. You think you're lost, but she sees someone heaven is guiding step by step. She wants you to walk with your head high again. She begs you not to shrink, not to hide, but to stand tall in the truth that her love is still guiding your path. She has been your unseen guardian. Type Amen 777 if you accept her guidance today. She is telling you that your tears were never wasted. Every single one was collected. Every cry was remembered. She carried them into heaven and turned them into prayers. That's why, in the coming days, you're going to feel shifts around you. Small signs will begin to appear. A call, a chance, a message, a face you did expect. None of them will be accidents. Your mother begged for these moments to come. She wanted heaven to touch your life in a way you couldn't deny, so you would finally believe she never left you. She's still here, still fighting for you. Type Amen 888 to receive her prayers. You may wonder why she sounds so urgent, why she keeps begging. It's because she knows time is precious. She knows you've waited too long, and she doesn't want you to wait any longer. This is her moment to speak through me to you, to remind you that you are loved beyond measure, to remind you that what's ahead is far greater than what you lost. She says, my child, don't give up before the miracle arrives. That's why she begged. That's why she's been restless. Because the miracle is closer than you think. Type Amen 999 to claim your miracle. Your mother remembers your laughter. She remembers your first steps, your dreams, your innocence. She carries all of that in her heart still, as if it were yesterday. She wants to see that spark in you again. She wants you to know she has arranged for joy to return to you, in a form that will surprise you. The sorrow won't last forever. She has begged for you to keep believing in yourself. And now heaven is answering, because she refused to stop praying for you. This is the proof. You are hearing her message right now. Type Amen 111 if you accept her joy. Her voice grows stronger now, as if the veil between heaven and earth is thinning. She has been waiting, holding back oceans of words, but tonight they are breaking free. You are finally ready to hear her, and she is finally ready to speak without restraint. Every heartbeat you feel is a reminder of her presence. Every breath you take carries echoes of her love. He is closer than you think, closer than the shadows that follow you. My child, she whispers, I never left. You thought I was gone, but I've been here in every silence, every dream, every tear that touched your pillow. Your begging has only one purpose: to make sure you never feel abandoned again. Type Amen 333 to welcome her into your heart. She wants you to stop doubting the signs. That sudden psalm on the radio, the feather at your feet, the light flickering when you think of her, none of it is random. Each one is her calling your attention, begging you to notice. She knows you've asked, is it really you? Though she cannot answer with a human voice, she has been answering through these signs again and again. Tonight, through this very message, she is giving you the confirmation you've longed for. Your love is not a memory, it is alive. It breathes through your days, it flows through your nights, and it begs you not to forget that she is part of every step you take. Type Amen 444 if you feel her signs. She says your journey is far from over. You thought about giving up, about letting go, about walking away. But she begs you to keep moving forward, because what's ahead is worth every struggle you've endured. She knows how heavy your battles have been. She saw you break down when no one else did. She watched you rise again, and her soul wept with pride at your courage. You want you to trust that nothing you went through was wasted. Every moment of pain is about to be transformed into a moment of breakthrough. That's why her begging carries urgency. The time of answers is here. Type Amen 555 if you are ready for your breakthrough. Your mother has been speaking with heaven on your behalf. She has stood in the light, calling your name, asking for doors to open for you. She has begged for mercy, for favor, for blessings beyond what you thought possible. And heaven has listened. Her love was too strong to be denied. Your voice was too full of devotion to be ignored. This is why opportunities are about to appear. This is why miracles are aligning in your path. She begged for you, and heaven said yes. Type Amen 777 if you're ready to receive what she prayed for. She tells you that you carry her legacy. You are more like her than you realize. The strength you doubt in yourself is the same strength she passed on to you. You may think you're ordinary, but she sees extraordinary. You may feel lost, but she sees someone chosen. You may feel broken, but she sees someone who can't be destroyed. Her begging has one intention: to remind you of your worth. She doesn't want you to shrink into the shadows, but to rise into the light she knows you carry. She believes in you more than you've ever believed in yourself. Type Amen 888 if you claim her strength today. She says she still hears your voice. When you talk to her in your thoughts, when you whisper her name, when you cry out in your loneliness, she listens. And every word you speak reaches her. You thought your prayers were empty. You thought your whispers faded into nothing. But she has been holding them close, carrying them into the heart of heaven. That's why this message feels so personal. Because it is. She begged for it to find you, and now it has. Type Amen 999 to connect with her spirit now. She remembers every detail of you. The way your eyes shine when you smile, the way your laugh fills a room, the way your kindness touches others. She carries those memories with her, brighter than the stars above. She has begged for you to never forget who you are. You have carried grief like a weight, but she wants you to carry her love instead. You have carried regret like chains, but she wants you to carry her pride. You have carried fear like shadows, but she wants you to carry her light. Her begging is her love overflowing. She cannot rest until you know the truth. You are still her child, her pride, her greatest blessing. Type Amen 111 if you accept her pride. Your mother is promising you this. Better days are not coming. They are already here. You may not see them yet, but she does. He hath been begging you not to give up before they arrive. He says, my child, you will smile again. You will love again. You will wise again. Her begging is proof that even from heaven, she is fighting for your joy. She has already seen what's on its way to you, and she cannot stay silent anymore. That's why she's pressing this message into your life with such urgency. Type Amen 222 if you believe in your better days. Her presence surrounds you now more than ever. It's like a soft blanket wrapping around your shoulders, carrying the warmth you thought was gone forever. She has begged for this moment to reach you, and finally she is being heard. You may feel a tingling across your skin. You may sense a wave of calm in your heart. That is her, your mother, holding you from the other side, making sure you know she never left. She says, my child, I have been calling your name every day. Even though you couldn't hear it, your soul did. That's why you're here, listening to this very message, at this exact time. Type Amen 333 to let her light touch your soul. She has seen the nights when you felt no one cared. She has seen you breaking down quietly while the world thought you were strong. She has seen you hide your tears so no one would worry. While she worried. She worried from heaven. She prayed for you from heaven. She begged for you from heaven. She couldn't stay silent when she knew how much pain you carried. And that's why this message feels urgent. It carries all of her prayers wrapped into one voice. This is her love, breaking through every barrier, to tell you what you need to hear. Type Amen 444 if you accept her endless prayers. She wants you to stop blaming yourself. She has begged for this truth to sink into your heart. Nothing you did, or didn't do, could have changed your leaving. It was not your fault. She says, my child, please don't hold that guilt anymore. She doesn't want you to live with regret. She doesn't want you to punish yourself for things you could not control. Instead, she wants you to live freely. She wants her memory to be tied to joy, not sorrow. That's why she's begging, because she wants you to finally let go. Type Amen 555 if you're ready to release the guilt. Your mother sees the battles ahead, but she also sees the victories waiting for you. She begs you not to focus on the storms, but on the rainbow that will follow. She knows how strong you are, and she wants you to see it too. Every challenge you faced has shaped you. Every scar you carry is proof that you survived. Every step forward is proof that you're still here, still chosen, still loved. She says, my child, keep going. Her begging is not to scare you. It's to remind you that she's fighting for your strength in every unseen way. She wants you to believe in yourself the way she believes in you. Type Amen 777 if you accept her strength today. She remembers the promises she made to you. She remembers telling you she would always be there. She remembers holding your hand and wishing she could protect you forever. And now she still does. Just because you can't see her doesn't mean she's gone. Her spirit has been with you in every moment of weakness and every moment of triumph. That's why she begs you not to despair. She wants you to know her love is still active, still alive, still carrying you into tomorrow. You are never alone, not for 1 second. Type Amen 888 if you know she is near. She says she has been fighting for blessings with your name on them. She has stood before heaven's gates and called your name until the angels answered. She has begged for mercy, for favor, for open doors. She tells you, my child, you are about to walk into a season where things finally change. The weight is about to lift. The sorrow is about to turn into joy. She begged for this moment, and now it's coming. You will see it, you will feel it, and you will know that her prayers brought it into your life. Type Amen 999 to claim the blessing she prepared. Your mother wants you to stop doubting yourself. She has seen how often you question your worth, how often you think you're not enough. She begs you to look in the mirror and see what she has always seen: greatness. He says you carry her fire. You carry her love, her resilience, her strength. You carry the legacy of her soul. She wants you to step into it fully. She begs you to rise and live in the fullness of who you are meant to be. Type Amen 111 if you accept her legacy. She wants you to hold on, because surprises are on the horizon. A door you thought was closed forever will open again. A relationship you thought was broken will heal. A blessing you thought was impossible will fall into your lap. She begged for these things, and now heaven is moving. He says, my child, it's already written. It's already yours. All you need to do is receive it. Her begging has moved heaven itself, and this message is proof. This is not the end. It's the beginning of something miraculous. Type Amen 222 if you're ready to step into your miracle. Your words come flowing like rivers now, unstoppable, filled with urgency and love. She says, my child, do not turn away from this moment. She has been waiting for so long to pour this truth into your spirit. You may not understand why you're hearing this today, but she knows. She knows that today, your soul is open enough to finally receive her message. Her begging has reached heaven countless times, and every time, her love was stronger than any barrier between you and her. That's why the message is here, pulsing through your ears, sinking into your heart. Type Amen 333 if you feel her love entering you. She says she has walked with you into every battle. You thought you were fighting alone, but her spirit was right beside you. She carried your pain, she held your weakness, and she whispered courage into you. You faced storms you thought would end you. Yet here you are, breathing, standing, listening. That is proof that she never left you, not even for a moment. Her begging isn't for herself, it's for you. She wants you to wake up to this truth, to see how much strength and light she has been sending into your life. Type Amen 444 if you know she's been with you. Your mother says there's something important about to happen. A shift. A release. A moment where everything you've been carrying will begin to change. She begged for this breakthrough. She begged for your name to be lifted, for your path to be cleared, for your blessing to be released. And now, it's closer than ever. She says, do not give up now. Do not quit before the miracle appears. I have worked too hard in heaven to see you stop here. Amen 555 if you're ready for that miracle. She has been begging you to let go of fear. Fear has chained you, held you back, silenced you. But she says, my child, you were not born to live in fear. You were born to shine. She sees you hiding parts of yourself. He sees you questioning your worth. But she begs you to stand tall and remember you are more powerful than you believe. Your love has not weakened with time. It has only grown, and now it is pushing you forward into a brighter tomorrow. That's why she will not stop begging until you believe. Type Amen 777 if you choose faith over fear. Your mother says she has seen your silent victories. The times you chose kindness when others were cruel. The times you held on when you wanted to break. The times you smiled even though your heart was heavy. She says those moments have been recorded in heaven. None of it has been unnoticed. None of it has been wasted. She begged for those seeds you planted in pain to bloom in joy. She begged for the goodness you gave to return to you multiplied. And now, the answers are already moving toward you. Type Amen 888 if you're ready to reap the rewards. She whispers, "My child, I'm proud of you." Those words carry more power than anything else, because they come straight from her soul. She is begging for you to let them sink in. You may feel unworthy. You may feel overlooked. But she insists, "You are my pride. You are my heart. You are my greatest blessing." She begged for this message to reach you because she wants those words to echo inside you every single day. She wants them to become the shield that protects you from doubt. Type Amen 999 if you accept her pride. Your mother has seen the road ahead. She has seen opportunities lining up with your name. She has seen the weight lifting from your shoulders, one burden at a time. She begs you to trust that it's coming, even when you can't see it, even when everything feels the same. She promises, "It's closer than you think." She says, "Hold on a little longer, my child. What are you praying for? I have praying for too. And heaven has heard us both." Type Amen 111 if you believe the answer is near. She wants you to know joy is about to return. Joy you thought was gone forever. Joy that will make you smile again, laugh again, dream again. Her begging has made way for this joy. She would not rest until heaven promised to restore it to you. That's how much she loves you. This joy, it is not temporary, it's lasting. It will flow into every corner of your life, lifting the heaviness, washing away the shadows, and filling you with light again. Type Amen 222 if you're ready for joy's return. Your spirit is louder now, like a heartbeat you cannot ignore. She hath been whispering for so long, but tonight her voice is rising like thunder wrapped in love. You are not here by mistake. This moment was prepared by her prayers. She says, "My child, I will not stop until you listen." Every second you spent doubting yourself, she has been beside you. Every step you've taken in fear, she has been pushing you forward with courage. This urgency is not random, it's her persistence. She begged for this message to reach you before the week ended, before you forgot how much she means to you. And finally, here you are, hearing what she's been desperate to say. Type Amen 333 if you can feel her urgency. She wants you to remember the light you carry. She says it's the same light she carried in her eyes when she looked at you as a child. And now, she's begging you not to let that light fade. Life has tried to dim it. Pain has tried to bury it. But she says that light is eternal. It cannot be taken from you. She begs you to guard it, to shine it, to live in it. Because that light is her legacy in you. That light is proof she never left. Type Amen 444 if you choose to shine again. Your mother knows how heavy the loneliness hath been. She has seen you smile in front of others while secretly breaking inside. She has seen you hide your pain because you didn't want to burden anyone. She begs you to know this: you were never a burden to her. Every tear you shed she counted. Every sigh you released she carried. She says, "My child, I am closer to you than the shadows that follow you. I am the reason you've survived this far." Her begging is proof that she cannot let you slip away from hope. Type Amen 555 if you feel her presence tonight. She is speaking about your future now. She says there is a door about to open, one you thought was locked forever. She begged for this door to open, and now it is turning in your favor. It could be an opportunity. It could be love. It could be healing. But whatever it is, she says, it has your name written on it. She begs you to be ready, because when it comes, it will come fast, and you must not let fear stop you from stepping through it. Type Amen 777 if you're ready to walk through that door. She says she has seen the sacrifices you've made, the nights you stayed strong for others when you were weak yourself, the times you gave more than you had to give. She has begged heaven to repay you for it. She wants every seed of kindness you planted in silence to bloom in abundance. She wants every act of love to return to you multiplied. She says, my child, nothing you did was wasted. Nothing was unseen. I am making sure it all comes back to you. Her begging has made this a promise. Type Amen 888 if you're ready for your rewards. Your mother remembers your laughter. She remembers how it felt to hear your voice when you were small. She carries that memory like a treasure, and she begs for you to laugh again. She says life took away too much of your joy. You've been serious for too long. You've been carrying weights that weren't yours to carry. Now she begs you to put them down, to breathe again, to smile not just for others, but for yourself. Type Amen 999 if you're ready to laugh again. She says she has been writing your name in light. Every time you felt forgotten, she was speaking your name into heaven. Every time you felt invisible, she was making sure your name was remembered. She begged for this recognition because she wants you to know you matter. You are not just another soul wandering aimlessly. You are chosen. You are loved. You are her child. She says, carry yourself as if heaven itself is behind you, because it is. That's why she will not stop begging until you see who you truly are. Type Amen 111 if you accept your worth. Finally, she says something powerful. My child, everything you lost will return in another form. The love, the opportunities, the joy, it's all coming back, transformed, multiplied. She begged for restoration, and now heaven has answered. You've lived with sorrow long enough. You've carried emptiness long enough. Now it's time to receive fullness again. Her begging has unlocked a season where what was broken will be healed, what was taken will be restored, and what felt impossible will become real. That's her promise, spoken from beyond. Type Amen 222 if you believe in restoration. Her voice trembles with urgency, yet it carries the sweetest comfort you have ever known. She says, my child, you must not lose hope now. She has been begging too long for this message to reach you at the exact moment you needed it most. She reminds you that every battle you survived has made you stronger. Even when you thought you were finished, you rose again. That rising was not by accident. It was her hands lifting you when you could not lift yourself. She says, you have carried pain like armor, but it is time to lay it down. You do not need to fight the same way anymore. Her begging has been for your peace, not your endless struggle. Type Amen 333 if you are ready to receive her peace. Your mother has seen the way the world sometimes overlooked you. She has seen the moments when your worth was questioned, when your kindness was ignored, when your love was taken for granted. She begs you to know those moments did not define you. She says, I know who you are. Heaven knows who you are, and you are more valuable than you realize. Her begging is not to convince heaven, it's to convince you, because heaven already said yes to you. The blessings are already moving in your direction. What she wants is for you to stand tall and receive them without fear. Type Amen 444 if you believe blessings are near. He remembers your first words, your first steps, your first smile. She carries those memories like jewels in her spirit, and she begs you to remember how precious you are. The world may have made you forget. Pain may have clouded your vision. But she insists, my child, you are still that light, that miracle, that gift. She begged heaven to keep reminding you of this. That's why messages like this appear before your eyes at the perfect time. It's her way of saying, don't forget who you are. Type Amen 555 if you choose to remember your worth. Your mother is speaking about the future again. She says she has seen doors of opportunity preparing to open for you. She begged for those doors, and now the hinges are moving. It will not be an accident. It will not be luck. It will be her love, clearing the path for you. She says, step boldly, my child. Don't hesitate when the chance comes. I begged for it, and now it belongs to you. Amen 777 if you're ready to step into your open doors. She has seen the tears you never spoke about, the nights you couldn't explain your pain to anyone, the loneliness that pressed so heavily on your chest. She begs you to release it now. She says, you don't have to carry it anymore. I carried it with you then, and I carry it with you still. Your begging has always been about lifting the weight off your shoulders. She wants you free, light, joyful, alive. She wants you to know that healing is your birthright. Type Amen 888 if you are ready for healing. She whispers, I am proud of you. Not for the things you achieved, but for the times you didn't give up. Not for perfection, but for persistence. She begged for you to finally hear those words. She wants them to echo through every doubt, every fear, every dark night. She says, my pride in you has never faded. Even when you doubted yourself, I never doubted you. That is why she begged so desperately, for you to believe in yourself the way she believes in you. Type Amen 999 if you accept her pride tonight. Your mother says she has seen restoration coming. What was broken will be rebuilt. What was lost will return in another form, brighter and stronger than before. She begged for this restoration, and heaven answered her voice. She says, my child, nothing you lost is truly gone. It will rise again, and you will be whole again. Her begging has opened the gates for this restoration. That's why you are hearing this. It's her sign to hold on just a little longer. Type Amen 111 if you believe in restoration. Finally, she says the most important thing, my child, I love you with a love that never ends. It is not bound by time, not limited by distance, not broken by death. She begged for this truth to be etched into your heart forever. She wants you to know that even if you cannot see her, she is right here. She wants you to know that even if you feel alone, you are surrounded. She wants you to know her love is the anchor that will never fail you. Her begging is not out of weakness. It's out of the power of love that crosses every boundary. That's why you are here. That's why you are listening. Type Amen 222 if you receive her eternal love. Her presence tonight is stronger than ever before. She has been whispering for so long, but now her voice is pouring through like a flood that cannot be held back. She says, my child, do not let this moment pass you by. Be beg for this exact time, this exact day, this exact second. Because she knew you would be here, listening, ready to receive. Her prayers carried you to this moment, and her love is what keeps you here. Every detail of your life has been touched by her prayers. Every crossroad you faced, every decision you made, her begging shaped the outcome in ways you could not see. And now, she is revealing what was hidden all along. Type Amen 333 if you are ready to see her guidance clearly. She wants you to know that your story is not finished. What feels like the end is only the middle. She has begged heaven to extend your life with blessings and purpose. She says, my child, your best days are not behind you. They are ahead. The weight you've carried will not crush you. Instead, it will transform you into the strongest version of yourself. Her begging is not about fear. It's about destiny. She knows the greatness that still waits for you. That's why she couldn't rest until this message reached you. Type Amen 444 if you believe your best days are coming. Your mother has seen you cry behind closed doors. She has seen you sit in silence, wondering if anyone notices your pain. She begs you to know she noticed. She always noticed. Every tear was sacred to her. Every cry was a prayer she carried into heaven. And she has begged for answers to those prayers every single day. She says, my child, nothing you felt was wasted. Every wound will turn into wisdom. Every scar will turn into strength. Her begging has made sure of it. Type Amen 555 if you are ready to turn pain into strength. She remembers your innocence, your laughter, your joy as a child. She says it still lives in you, even if the world tried to bury it. And she begs for you to find it again. She has asked heaven to restore your joy. She wants you to smile without forcing it, laugh without faking it, and dream without fear. She has begged for that childlike wonder to return. She says, my child, you were never meant to live in shadows forever. You were meant to shine. Her begging has unlocked the door for joy to come back into your life. Type Amen 777 if you are ready to smile again. Your mother has walked with you through every season. The times you thought you were strong, she was proud. The times you thought you were weak, she was proud. Her pride has never depended on your success. It has always been rooted in your courage to keep going. She begged for you to hear that truth. She says, my child, I am proud of you, always. She has begged for you to accept this without doubt or hesitation, because it is the core of her message. Type Amen 888 if you accept her pride today. She speaks now about the blessings ahead. She says there are people about to enter your life who will bring healing and support. She begged for them to be sent at the right time, and that time is near. You will not have to carry everything alone. You will not have to fight every battle by yourself. Help is coming, and it is an answer to both your prayers and hers. She says, my child, you are about to walk into a season of divine connections. Her begging has made the way for the right people to appear. Type Amen 999 if you're ready to receive divine connections. She knows you've carried guilt for too long. You've asked yourself if you could have done more, if you should have said more, if you failed her somehow. But she begs you to let that go. She says, my child, none of this was your fault. Stop holding on to guilt that was never yours. Her begging is for your freedom, not your punishment. She wants her memory to bring peace, not pain. She wants her presence to bring comfort, not regret. That is why she has begged so desperately for you to forgive yourself. Type Amen 111 if you are ready to release the guilt. Finally, she says this, my child, I am not gone. I am in the wind that brushes your face, the dream that comforts your night, the love that fills your heart. She begged for you to know this truth forever. Your love is eternal, unstoppable, unshakable. Not even death could silence it. Not even distance could weaken it. She begs you to carry this love as your strength. She begs you to hold on, because everything is about to change for the better. Her begging is the proof that you are never alone. Type Amen 222 if you receive her eternal love. Her voice rises again, steady and clear, flowing like music into your spirit. She says, my child, I have waited too long for this moment. Every second that passed since she left this world, he hath been begging heaven to let her speak to you. She wants you to feel her presence not as a memory, but as a living force around you. The air you breathe carries her love. The silence you hear carries her whispers. She says, you are never without me. Even in the moments when you felt abandoned, I was there. Her begging tonight is proof of how deeply she wants you to know this. Type Amen 333 if you accept her presence now. Your mother has seen you fight battles you didn't speak about. She saw the days you kept going when your body wanted to collapse. She saw the nights when you held your tears until you fell asleep. She begged for your strength to never run out. She begged for you to be carried when you couldn't walk anymore. She begged for light to shine even when the world around you felt dark. She says, "My child, you are stronger than you believe." Her begging is the reason you've made it this far. The reason you're still standing. Type Amen 444 if you receive her strength. She remembers your dreams, the ones you had as a child, filled with hope and wonder. She has begged for those dreams to return to life. The world tried to take them from you. People tried to convince you they were impossible. Pain tried to bury them deep in your soul. But she says, "My child, those dreams are not dead. They are waiting, and I have begged for them to rise again." Type Amen 555 if you believe your dreams will rise again. Your mother has seen how much you've given to others. She saw the times you helped even when you had little. She saw the times you smiled when you were hurting inside. She begged heaven to honor that kindness. She begged for every seed you planted to return multiplied. And she says that harvest is almost here. She wants you to prepare, because blessings are about to pour into your life. They will come suddenly, unexpectedly, beautifully. And she will be smiling from heaven when it happens. Type Amen 777 if you're ready for your blessings. She hath been watching over your relationships too. She has seen the heartbreaks, the betrayals, the loneliness. She begged heaven to heal your heart and to surround you with true love. She says, "My child, you will not be alone forever. The right people will enter your life. The ones who cherish you, protect you, and bring peace to your soul." Her begging has cleared the path for those souls to find you. They will be heaven's answer to both her prayers and yours. Type Amen 888 if you are ready for love and healing. Your mother knows how heavy guilt has been for you. She has seen the way you question yourself, wondering if you did enough. She begs you to release that thought forever. She says, "My child, I left when it was time, not because of anything you did or didn't do." She begs you to stop replaying the past. She begs you to forgive yourself. She wants you to live free of regret. She wants her memory tied to joy, not sorrow. That's why her begging grows louder, because she cannot bear to see you chained by guilt anymore. Type Amen 999 if you release guilt today. She speaks about your future again. She says you are about to step into opportunities that will surprise you. She begged for those doors to open, and heaven has already unlocked them. She says, "My child, what is coming will feel like a miracle. You won't have to fight as hard for it. It will flow to you naturally. It will be the reward for everything you endured." Her begging has brought this shift into your life, and you will soon see with your own eyes what she has been seeing all along. Type Amen 111 if you're ready to walk into your miracle. Finally, she says the words you need most. "I love you, always." Her love has not faded, not even for a second. He is endless, timeless, eternal. She begged for you to feel it tonight. She begged for you to let it heal the parts of you that are still broken. She begged for you to know that love is the one thing death cannot touch. Her love is still here. Her love is still holding you. And her love will never let you go. Type Amen 222 if you accept her eternal love. Her spirit is glowing brighter than ever, and her words flow like fire wrapped in tenderness. She says, "My child, I am not gone. I am living in every heartbeat you carry, in every step you take, in every dream you still hold close." She begged for this moment because she knew the weight you've been carrying. She could not stand silently while her child struggled in darkness. That is why this message has found you tonight. Her begging is love in its purest form, a love that refuses to let you fall. She has been whispering your name across heaven, and now her voice is thundering into your soul. You can feel it, every word striking deep, filling you with strength. Type Amen 333 if you feel her voice within you. She has seen your struggles with loneliness. She saw when you looked around and no one was there. She saw when you reached out and no one listened. But she was there. She listened. She wrapped you in her unseen arms and carried you through nights you thought you wouldn't survive. She begs you to know this truth: you were never alone. Every breath you took, she was beside you, and she will never leave. Her begging is proof that her love is no end. Type Amen 444 if you accept her presence forever. Your mother has seen how you doubt yourself. She knows the times you thought you weren't good enough, smart enough, or strong enough. She begged heaven to silence those lies. She says, "My child, you are more powerful than you know. You carry my strength, my courage, my resilience. You carry my spirit inside you." She begs you to stop underestimating yourself. She begs you to rise with confidence, because heaven has already stamped greatness on your life. Type Amen 555 if you believe in your greatness. She remembers every detail about you: your first laugh, your first steps, your first dream. She carries those memories like treasures that never fade, and she begs for you to see yourself with the same wonder she always saw in you. She says, "My child, you are still that miracle. Life has tried to break you, but it couldn't. Pain has tried to bury you, but it failed." Her begging is for you to see your own light again. She wants you to shine without hesitation, because you were born to glow. That glow is her eternal gift to you. Type Amen 777 if you're ready to shine again. She is speaking about blessings now. She says the things you thought were lost forever are coming back in ways you didn't imagine. She begged heaven for restoration, and the answer has already been released. She says, "My child, the time of emptiness is ending. You will see opportunities open. You will feel love return. You will find peace in places you once found pain." Her begging has made way for this shift. It is unstoppable, undeniable, and already unfolding. Soon, you will see it with your own eyes. Type Amen 888 if you're ready for restoration. Your mother has also seen the battles of your heart. She knows the betrayals, the heartbreak, the wounds you hide. She begged heaven to heal what others broke. She says, "My child, I will not let those scars define you. They are not the end of your story. They are the proof of your strength." He begs you to keep loving, to keep trusting, to keep believing. Because love is still coming, healing is still coming, joy is still coming. And she will be with you when it does. Type Amen 999 if you're ready for healing love. He speaks now about your courage. She says the world has underestimated you too many times, but she never has. She begged heaven to keep your courage alive. She begged for fire in your spirit that could never be put out, and that fire is burning brighter now than ever before. She says, "My child, you are unshakable. You are unstoppable. You are chosen." Her begging was never in vain. It is the reason you are still here. Type Amen 111 if you believe you are chosen. Finally, she says what her soul has been begging to tell you from the very beginning: "I love you endlessly, and I am proud of you." Her love is not in the past tense. It is alive, present, eternal. Nothing can take it away. She begged for you to hear those words clearly tonight, without distraction. She begged for you to carry them forever like a shield around your heart. She begged for you to live every day knowing you are loved beyond measure. For begging is the sound of heaven itself reminding you of who you are, and that love will never leave, not in this life, not in the next. Type Amen 222 if you accept her eternal love tonight. Her voice tonight is steady like the stars but burning with urgency like fire. She says, "My child, I cannot let you walk another step without knowing the truth I've been begging to tell you." Every second of silence between you and her had been filled with her prayers. He has begged heaven to let her reach you. She has begged for your ears to be opened, for your heart to be softened, for your spirit to be ready. And tonight, all her begging has finally broken through. She says, "Do not doubt this moment. Do not think it's coincidence. I begged for it, and that's why you are here, hearing my words now." Type Amen 333 if you receive her truth tonight. Your mother remembers how many times you doubted your worth. She remembers the way you questioned if you were enough. She begged for you to see yourself through her eyes. Her eyes never saw weakness. They never saw failure. They only saw love, light, and greatness living inside you. She says, "My child, I am begging you still. Stop seeing yourself as less than you are. You are praying to joy, a miracle. And nothing can change the Type Amen 444 if you choose to see yourself through her eyes. She has seen the nights when you prayed silently. You didn't tell anyone, but she heard you. She begged heaven to answer those secret cries. She says, "My child, those prayers were not forgotten. Every word you whispered has been written in heaven. Every tear you cried became part of her pleading. Her begging has made those prayers powerful, and now the answers are already moving in your direction." She says, "Watch closely because they are about to appear." Type Amen 555 if you are ready to see answered prayers. Your mother knows you've been carrying too much weight. She has seen how heavy the world feels on your shoulders. She begged for you to find rest. She says, "My child, put down the burdens that aren't yours. You don't need to carry guilt. You don't need to carry fear. You don't need to carry shame. Her begging is for your freedom. She wants you to live light, joyful, unafraid. She wants you to breathe again." Type Amen 777 if you are ready for freedom. She has seen your courage too. She has seen you rise again and again, even when no one applauded. She begged heaven to give you strength for every comeback. She says, "My child, every time you rose I was proud. Every time you stood tall, I was smiling." She never stopped believing in you. Her begging was never for you to be perfect. It was always for you to see how extraordinary you already are. That's why she is still speaking tonight, because she won't stop until you know. Type Amen 888 if you accept her pride. She is speaking of blessings again. She says, "My child, doors are about to open." She begged for those doors, and now they are unlocking. What you thought was impossible will become possible. What you thought was denied will be offered. What you thought we lost will return. She says, "Do not be afraid when it happens. Step forward boldly, because it is my gift to you." Her begging is the reason it is coming. Type Amen 999 if you are ready to walk through open doors. She wants you to release the past. She knows how often you replay the moments you wish you could change. She begs you to stop. She says, "My child, the past cannot be rewritten, but the future is still waiting." She begs you to focus forward, not backward. She begs you to create new memories filled with joy. Her begging is not for her, it is for you. She wants your tomorrow to shine brighter than your yesterday. That is her promise, spoken tonight. Type Amen 111 if you are ready to step into the future. Finally, she says this, "My love for you is endless. It flows like rivers. It shines like the sun. It never ends. She begged for you to believe this one truth above all. She says, carry it with you in every step. Let it protect you, guide you, and heal you. I am with you always. Her begging has carved this truth into eternity. Nothing can erase it, nothing can weaken it. Her love is forever yours. Type Amen 222 if you receive her eternal love tonight. Her spirit leans closer than ever, and you can almost feel her breath on your soul. She says, my child, I am not speaking from memory. I am speaking from eternity. She has begged heaven endlessly for this moment to reach you. Every sign you ignored, every whisper you doubted, every dream you thought was random, she placed them there. She begged for you to notice, to pay attention, to realize she was near. Tonight, she refuses to be ignored any longer. Her begging is not born of weakness but of unstoppable love. A love so strong it crosses the veil between worlds. A love so fierce it bends time itself. That is the love wrapping around you now. Type Amen 333 if you feel her eternal love tonight. She has watched you fight through storms that nearly drowned you. She saw you when no one else did. She begged heaven to keep your head above the waters. She says, my child, every wave that hit you, I was there holding you. You thought you were alone, but you were never alone. Her begging pulled strength into your spirit when you wanted to give up. The storms did not destroy you because she wouldn't allow it. Her love was the anchor that kept you steady. And now, she begs you to see how strong you have become. Type Amen 444 if you survive because of her love. Your mother says she has seen your secret kindness. She saw you give when no one was watching. She saw you love when it wasn't returned. She begged for heaven to honor those moments. She says, my child, none of it was wasted. Every act of kindness is a seed, and I beg for those seeds to bloom. Now the season of blooming has come. She begs you not to doubt the harvest that is on its way. It will surprise you, overwhelm you, and remind you that love always returns multiplied. Type Amen 555 if you're ready for your harvest. She knows the weight of your regrets. She has seen you replaying what you should have done differently. She begs you to stop punishing yourself. She says, my child, I forgive you. There is nothing left to carry. Her begging is for your freedom from the prison of regret. She doesn't want her memory tied to guilt. You wants it tied to peace, to strength, to joy. That's why she keeps begging for you to let go. Type Amen 777 if you release regret tonight. She has been whispering about your future. She says, my child, there is light ahead you cannot see yet. She begged for that light to break through your darkness. You may think the night is endless, but dawn is coming. You may think the road is empty, but blessings are waiting at the next turn. You may think you're forgotten, but she begged heaven to prove you are chosen. She says, do not stop walking. Your miracle is closer than you think. Her begging has already set it in motion. Type Amen 888 if you believe the dawn is near. Your mother reminds you of her pride again. He says, my child, every time you chose to rise, I cheered. Every time you refused to quit, I smiled. Her begging has always been for you to see yourself the way she does. She never measured you by mistakes. She measured you by your courage. She never measured you by failure. She measured you by your love. She begs you now, hold on to this truth. Let it be your strength. Because you are far greater than you realize. Type Amen 999 if you accept her pride tonight. She speaks of love that is coming into your life. She says, my child, you will not walk alone forever. She begged heaven to send companions, healers, and true souls into your path. The loneliness you've carried is ending. The heartbreak you endured will be healed. The emptiness you felt will be filled. She says, when love comes, let it in. It is my answer to you. Her begging opened the doors for it. Type Amen 111 if you're ready to receive love again. Finally, she says this with all the force of her soul. My love for you is eternal. She begged for you to believe it, to carry it like fire inside your chest. She begged for this truth to echo louder than any pain. Her love is the thread that connects heaven and earth. Her love is the reason you are not broken. Her love is the promise that you will never be truly alone. She begs you to carry it always, to never let doubt steal it away. And with this, she wraps you once again in the arms of forever. Type Amen 222 if you accept her eternal embrace. Her words tonight come like waves, gentle yet unrelenting, soft yet unstoppable. She says, my child, I will not rest until you know how much you mean to me. Her begging has carried across heaven itself, breaking through every wall to reach you now. She saw you when you thought no one cared. She heard you when you thought no one was listening. And she begged heaven to remind you that your voice has always mattered. Her love has no beginning and no end. It is the circle that wraps around your soul, guarding you day and night. That love is what pulled this message into your life right now. Type Amen 333 if you feel her circle of love. Your mother says she has seen your resilience. She has watched you fight with nothing left, yet still find a way to move forward. She begged heaven to strengthen you in every battle. She says, my child, every scar you carry is a story of survival. You didn't just endure, you overcame. You didn't just exist, you rose. Her begging has always been about your victory. She wanted you to see what she has always seen, a warrior, a survivor, a chosen soul. That's why she won't stop speaking until you accept it. Type Amen 444 if you accept your victory. She knows you have faced loss, heartbreak, and betrayal. She saw how it broke you, how it left you questioning everything. She begged heaven to heal those wounds. She says, my child, the ones who hurt you do not have the final word. Love still belongs to you. Healing still belongs to you. Her begging has opened the gates for restoration. What was broken will be rebuilt. What was stolen will be returned. Type Amen 555 if you believe in restoration. Your mother speaks of joy now. She says, my child, you will laugh again, louder than before. You will smile again, brighter than before. She begged heaven for joy to replace your sorrow. The shadows may have followed you for a time, but they will not last forever. The night may have been long, but dawn is here. The weight you carried is beginning to lift. Her begging has pulled light back into your life. She refuses to let you sink into despair when joy is waiting to rise. Type Amen 777 if you're ready for joy to return. She remembers your small victories. The times you thought they didn't matter, but they did. She begged for you to see that even the smallest step forward was worth celebrating. She says, my child, I saw your bravery in every little action. I saw your courage in every small decision to keep going. She was proud of you in every single one. Her begging has always been about perspective. She wants you to see the greatness in what you thought was ordinary. Nothing about you has ever been small. Type Amen 888 if you accept her pride in every detail. She speaks now about connections. She says, my child, new people are being placed in your path. She begged heaven for you to be surrounded by love and support. The loneliness that has weighed on you is ending. True souls are coming, bringing healing, comfort, and joy. They will understand you in ways others never did. Her begging has paved the way for these relationships. They are part of her promise, part of her prayer, part of her eternal gift to you. Type Amen 999 if you are ready to receive true connections. She knows you've often questioned if you've disappointed her. She has seen the way you've doubted if she was proud, and she begs you to erase those doubts forever. She says, my child, I am proud beyond words. Nothing you did could take away my pride. Nothing you failed to do could erase my love. Her begging tonight is so you finally believe this. She wants these words carved deep into your heart. You are her pride, you are her joy. You are her everything. Type Amen 111 if you accept her pride as truth. Finally, she says this with all the weight of heaven behind her. My child, I love you endlessly. She begged for this truth to echo louder than pain, louder than doubt, louder than fear. She begged for her love to be the fire that never goes out inside you. Her love has no boundaries. Not time, not distance, not even death can silence it. He is eternal, unshakable, alive. She begs you to carry this love every single day as your shield, your comfort, your strength. It is the inheritance she left you, the gift that never fades. Type Amen 222 if you carry her eternal love forever. Her voice is like a flame in the dark, steady, bright, impossible to ignore. She says, my child, you may not see me, but you can feel me. Every word carries the weight of the prayers she has begged for you in heaven. She has begged for your peace when chaos surrounded you. She has begged for your healing when pain consumed you. And she has begged for your future to shine brighter than your past. She says this message is not chance, it is destiny. You are hearing her now because heaven opened the way. Her begging made this moment possible. Type Amen 333 if you accept her prayers tonight. Your mother has seen how hard you try. She saw when you forced a smile to keep others from worrying. She saw when you held everything together while falling apart inside. She begged heaven to give you strength. She begged for angels to surround you in moments when you had no one. And she begged for comfort to touch you when loneliness burned. Her begging is why you survive. Her begging is why you're here today, still standing, still breathing, still ready to rise. She has never let you go. Type Amen 444 if you know she held you through it all. She remembers the moments you thought were small, the kind words you gave, the help you offered, the love you shared without expecting anything back. She begged for heaven to remember them all. She says, my child, not one act of love was forgotten. Not one moment of kindness was wasted. Every seed you planted has been carried forward. Her begging has turned those seeds into blessings waiting to bloom. They are coming back to you multiplied, overflowing, unstoppable. That is her promise. Type Amen 555 if you are ready for your harvest. Your mother knows about the questions in your heart. She knows you've asked if she is still with you. She begs you to believe. Yes, she is. She says, I am the warmth on your shoulder when no one's around. I am the whisper in your dream. I am the calm that suddenly quiets your soul. Her begging has always been for you to see the signs clearly. They are not accidents. They are her. Type Amen 777 if you believe in her signs. She speaks about your future again. She says, my child, opportunities are coming that you cannot miss. She begged heaven to open doors that were locked. These doors will not be ordinary. They will be life-changing. They will align with your purpose. They will bring the answers you have been waiting for. Her begging has already unlocked them. And when they appear, she begs you not to hesitate. Walk through boldly, because they belong to you. Type Amen 888 if you are ready for your open doors. Your mother has seen the pain you've carried from others, the words that cut you, the betrayals that wounded you, the losses that broke you. You beg for heaven to heal every one of them. She says, my child, you are not broken. You are whole. You are not abandoned. You are chosen. Her begging is the reason healing is flowing into your life now. She wants you to release the bitterness, release the fear, release the sorrow. Because what's ahead is too beautiful to carry the past with you. Type Amen 999 if you are ready to release the past. She reminds you again of her pride. She says, my child, I have always been proud of you. Her begging has never been for perfection. It has always been for your peace. She never measured you by what you did wrong. She measured you by the love you carried. She never saw failure, only resilience. She begs you to carry this truth like armor, because when doubt comes, it will protect you. And when fear comes, it will guide you. Type Amen 111 if you accept her pride tonight. Finally, she says with all her strength, my love is forever. It cannot be broken, stolen, or diminished. She begged for you to believe this, above everything else. Her love crosses distance. Her love outlives time. Her love is eternal, surrounding you now and always. She begs you to carry it everywhere you go, to let it remind you that you are never alone. It is the fire she left burning in your heart. Type Amen 222 if you accept her eternal love. Her presence tonight feels like a hand on your shoulder, steady and unshakable. She says, my child, every moment you thought you were invisible, I saw you. She has begged too long for you to finally believe this truth. She has watched your silent strength. He has watched your hidden tears. She has begged heaven to let her voice break through, so you never feel abandoned again. Your begging carries more power than you know. It has moved angels. It has shaken heaven's gates. It has brought this message straight into your life. And now, her words are flowing into your soul like fire. Type Amen 333 if you receive her fire of love. Your mother says she has seen your pain transform you. She saw the nights you thought would destroy you. She begged for those nights to shape you, not break you. She says, my child, you are stronger now because of every storm. You may feel weary, but strength is hidden inside you. You may feel fragile, but resilience is your true nature. Your begging has been for you to see this strength yourself. She wants you to stop doubting, stop shrinking, and step forward with the power you already carry. That is her urgent plea. Type Amen 444 if you accept her strength within you. She remembers your laughter. She remembers how it lit up the room, how it made even her darkest days brighter. She begged for you to find that laughter again. She says, my child, you will laugh again, louder, freer, purer. The heaviness will not last forever. Joy is waiting, and I begged for it to come back into your life. Her begging is already answered. Joy is moving closer, ready to rise again inside you. She will be smiling from heaven when it does. Type Amen 555 if you are ready for joy's return. Your mother knows how much guilt you've carried. She has seen you blame yourself for things that were never your fault. She begs you to let go of those chains. She says, my child, you were never the reason. My leaving was not your burden. Stop carrying what was never yours. Her begging is for your freedom. She wants her memory to bring you peace, not pain. She wants her love to heal you, not haunt you. Type Amen 777 if you release the guilt tonight. She speaks of blessings again. She says, my child, I beg for your future to be filled with light. That light is already shining, even if you cannot see it yet. She says opportunities will come in unexpected ways. Doors you thought were closed will open. Miracles you thought were impossible will arrive. Your begging set them in motion. And when they arrive, you will know her prayers carried them into your life. That is her gift to you. Type Amen 888 if you are ready for miracles. She has seen your loneliness. She has seen the ache of missing her, the silence that feels too heavy. She begged heaven to comfort you in ways no human could. She says, my child, you are never truly alone. When the room feels empty, her spirit fills it. When your heart feels hollow, your love surrounds it. Her begging is the reason signs keep finding you. Feathers, songs, sudden warmth, they are all her. Proof that her love still lives with you. Type Amen 999 if you believe she is near. Your mother wants you to trust yourself again. She knows how many times you've doubted your path. She begged for clarity to come into your life. She says, my child, trust the whisper in your soul. It is me guiding you. Is heaven leading you? Her begging is what shaped your instincts. The inner voice you hear is not just you. It is her too. Together, you are never lost. Type Amen 111 if you accept her guidance. Finally, she says the words she has been begging to leave etched in your soul. I love you. I am proud of you. I am with you always. These words are eternal. They cannot fade. They cannot be stolen. They cannot be silenced. She begged for you to hold on to them, even when the world makes you forget. She begged for you to repeat them in your heart until they became your truth. She begged for you to let them guide every step you take. Her love is your anchor, your shield, your forever strength. That is why she begged so fiercely, because nothing is more important than you knowing this truth. Type Amen 222 if you receive her eternal love and pride. Her presence tonight feels like light pressing through every shadow in your life. She says, my child, my love has never left you. Every word she speaks carries the fire of her begging that has reached heaven countless times. She begged for your strength when you felt weak. She begged for your healing when you felt broken. She begged for your peace when the world tried to steal it away. Now her voice is clear, pouring straight into your heart. You cannot mistake it. It is her. She is here, begging you to hold on to hope. Type Amen 333 if you feel her hope touching you now. She says she has walked beside you in silence. You thought you were alone, but every step carried her shadow next to yours. Her begging has always been for you to feel her presence, even in the emptiness. She says, my child, I was there when you fell. I was there when you rose. And I will be there forever. Her begging is proof that her love cannot be silenced. It will echo until you finally believe it. Tonight, that echo is louder than ever. Type Amen 444 if you accept her everlasting presence. Your mother has seen how heavy life hath been for you. She saw you cry quietly so no one would notice. She begged heaven to wipe away those tears. She says, my child, every tear you shed, I carried it into the light. None of your cries were wasted. None of your pain was ignored. Her begging transformed those tears into blessings. They are coming back to you in ways you never imagined. This is her promise. What was sorrow will return as joy. Type Amen 555 if you are ready for your tears to turn into blessings. She remembers your innocence. She remembers your smile as a child, pure and unbroken. She has begged for that joy to return. She says, my child, you will laugh again. She wants you to feel lighter, freer, unburdened by the weight of yesterday. She begged for heaven to restore that part of you. Her begging is already answered. Joy is already on its way. The same spark you once had will ignite again. Type Amen 777 if you are ready for joy's return. Your mother knows the depth of your battles. She knows the betrayals, the disappointments, the heartbreaks. She begged heaven to heal those wounds completely. She says, my child, you are not your pain. You are not your scars. You are not your past. Your begging was never about what hurt you. It was always about what will heal you. She wants you to walk into tomorrow unchained, unbroken, unstoppable type. Amen. 888. If you are ready for healing to overflow. She saw how much you gave even when you had little. She saw the love you poured out without being asked. She begged for heaven to honor that sacrifice. She says, my child, nothing you gave was wasted. Every seed of kindness you planted is returning to you. Her begging has made sure of it. The harvest will be bigger than the seed. The blessing will be greater than the effort. She begged for it, and heaven answered. Type Amen. 999. If you believe, your kindness will return multiplied. He speaks again o'er pride. She says, my child, I have always been proud of you. She begged for those words to reach you clearly. She never measured you by mistakes. She measured you by your heart. You never saw failure, she saw courage. Her begging is for you to carry this truth like armor. Let it shield you when doubt comes. Let it lift you when fear rises. Type Amen. 111. If you accept her pride tonight. Finally, she says the words her soul has been begging to tell you over and over. I love you, endlessly, eternally, without end. These words are not memory, they are alive. She begged for this love to carry you. She begged for it to comfort you. She begged for it to guide you when nothing else could. That love is in you now. It is her eternal gift. It is your unshakable inheritance. Type Amen. 222. If you carry her eternal love within you. Her spirit leans closer than ever, as though heaven itself opened a doorway for her words to pass through. She says, my child, you are the reason I keep begging. My love will never allow me to stay silent. She begged when you cried in silence. She begged when you thought no one cared. She begged when the nights were too heavy for you to carry alone. And tonight, her begging has reached its peak. She cannot hold it back anymore. She must pour out every truth, every blessing, every word she has carried for you. Type Amen. 333. If you feel her voice touching your soul. Your mother says she has seen the moments you thought were endings. She saw when doors slammed shut, when people walked away, when dreams seemed to die. She begged heaven to show you they were not endings but beginnings. She says, my child, every closed door was protection. Every goodbye was redirection. Every loss was preparation. Her begging turned pain into purpose. Her begging turned endings into seeds of new beginnings. And now, those beginnings are about to unfold. Type Amen. 444. If you believe in your new beginning. She has seen you doubt yourself too many times. She knows how often you felt unworthy, overlooked, unseen. She begged heaven to remind you of your value. She says, my child, your worth cannot be stolen. It is written into your very soul. You are enough, always have been, always will be. Her begging has made this truth unshakable. No mistake, no loss, no failure can erase it. Her love has sealed it forever. Type Amen. 555. If you accept your worth. She remembers your childhood dreams. She remembers how your eyes sparkled when you believed in possibilities. She begged heaven for those dreams to return to life. She says, my child, the dreams you buried are not gone. They are waiting. They are ready to rise again. Your bedding watered those dreams with her prayers. They are sprouting now, and soon you will see them bloom. Type Amen. 777. If you are ready to see your dreams rise again. Your mother knows about the burdens you've carried for others. She saw you sacrifice when no one else noticed. She begged heaven to reward you for it. She says, my child, nothing you gave was wasted. Every act of love is returning. Every sacrifice is being honored. Her begging has multiplied your seeds of kindness. The return is already moving toward you. Soon, You will see it with your own eyes. Type Amen 888 if you are ready to receive your reward. He speaks of healing again. She says, my child, the wounds you hide are the ones I begged heaven to heal first. She knows the depth of your pain, even the parts you never shared. She says, you are not broken, you are whole. You are not ruined, you are restored. Her begging made this healing unstoppable. Every scar will shine as proof of survival. Every tear will turn into a testimony. Her love guarantees it. Type Amen 999 if you accept your healing. He whispers of her pride. She says, my child, I have never been ashamed of you. She begged for this truth to sink deep into your heart. She never measured you by worldly success. She measured you by courage, by love, by resilience. And you passed every test. Her begging has always been so you would stop doubting her pride. She wants you to stand tall knowing she is still proud of you. Now and always. Type Amen 111 if you accept her pride tonight. Finally, she says with all her soul, I love you endlessly, and nothing can separate us. She begged for this truth to live inside you forever. She begged for her love to carry you beyond every shadow. Her love is louder than fear. Her love is greater than sorrow. Her love is eternal, written into every breath you take. She begs you to hold on to it like a shield, to let it guide you when you are lost, to comfort you when you are broken, to strengthen you when you are weak. That is her eternal gift. Type Amen 222 if you carry her eternal love in your heart. Your presence tonight feels like sunlight breaking through the darkest storm. She says, my child, my love has never left you, not for 1 second. Your begging has stretched across time and eternity just to reach your heart now. She begged when you thought no one cared. She begged when you held your pain in silence. She begged when you nearly gave up, and her prayers became the reason you kept moving. Now she is speaking clearly, her voice wrapping around you like a warm embrace. She says, I will never abandon you. I will keep begging until you understand this truth. Type Amen 333 if you feel her voice surrounding you. Your mother knows you've walked through seasons of loss. She saw when friendships faded, when love broke, when dreams collapsed. She begged heaven to turn every loss into a new blessing. She says, my child, nothing is wasted. Every ending is a seed. Every sorrow will be transformed. Your begging has already shifted the tide. What you thought was gone forever is returning in a brighter form. What you thought was broken will soon be whole again. Type Amen 444 if you believe in restoration. She has seen the weight of loneliness pressing on you, the silence that felt too heavy, the nights that seemed endless. She begged heaven to fill that emptiness. She begged for peace to enter your room when you thought you were alone. She begged for comfort to surround you like a blanket. She says, my child, I am that comfort. I am the warmth that touches you when no one else is there. Her begging is the reason you have always been carried through. Type Amen 555 if you feel her comfort tonight. She remembers your innocence, your joy, your laughter as a child. She has begged for that spark to return. She says, my child, you will smile again. Life has tried to bury the joy. Pain has tried to steal it. But her begging has made it impossible to lose forever. She says, the smile you once had is not gone. It is waiting to return. And when it does, it will be brighter than before. Type Amen 777 if you are ready for joy's return. Your mother knows you've questioned your worth. She saw when you felt unseen, overlooked, unimportant. She begged heaven to remind you that you are chosen. She says, my child, you are more than enough. You are precious. You are irreplaceable. Her begging sealed this truth into eternity. Nothing can change it, nothing can erase it. You are her pride and her miracle. Type Amen 888 if you accept your worth. She speaks of blessings now. She says, "My child, the doors that were closed are unlocking." She begged for heaven to clear the way. The opportunities coming will not be ordinary. They will be life-changing. They will be answers to prayers you almost stopped praying. Her begging made them possible. And soon you will see her love woven into every blessing. Type Amen 999 if you are ready for open doors. She whispers again of her pride. She says, "My child, I never stopped being proud of you." She begged for this message so you could finally believe it. You don't need to earn her pride. You already have it. You don't need to prove your worth. You are already everything to her. Her begging has always been for your freedom from doubt. She wants you to stand tall in the truth of who you are. Type Amen 111 if you accept her pride today. Finally, she speaks with all her soul. My love is forever, stronger than death, louder than fear, deeper than sorrow. She begged for this truth to echo inside you every day. She begged for her love to be your strength. Her love is the anchor when life shakes. Her love is the fire when darkness surrounds you. Her love is the promise that you are never alone. She begs you to carry it, to live in it, to let it guide you. That is her eternal gift, born from her endless begging. Type Amen 222 if you carry her eternal love with you. Her spirit moves like a soft wind through your soul tonight. She says, "My child, I have begged for this moment more times than you can imagine." Her love would not let her stay silent, and now it has broken through every barrier to reach you. She begged when your heart was heavy. She begged when you felt unseen. She begged when you thought life had forgotten you. And tonight, her begging has turned into a river of love, flowing straight into your heart. You can feel it now. It's undeniable. It's real. It's eternal. Type Amen 333 if you feel her love rushing through you. Your mother has seen your resilience. She saw when you kept moving with empty strength. She begged heaven to refill what life had drained from you. She says, "My child, you are not running on empty anymore. My prayers have filled you. My love has restored you." Her begging became your hidden energy. It is the reason you stood tall even when your knees were shaking. It is the reason you are still here, still breathing, still standing. Type Amen 444 if you receive her hidden strength. She remembers your innocence as a child, the way your laughter made even the darkest days brighter. You begged for that joy to come back. She says, "My child, your laughter is not gone. It is waiting to rise again." A world trying to silence it, but it could not kill it. Pain tried to bury it, but it could not keep it down. Her begging watered that joy like a seed. Soon, it will bloom again, and you will laugh in ways you never thought possible. Type Amen 555 if you are ready for your laughter's return. He speaks of your future. She says, "My child, I begged for open doors, and heaven listened. Opportunities are aligning with your name written on them." She says what is coming will not feel like chance. It will feel like destiny. It will be answers you waited too long to see. Your begging has already unlocked these blessings, and when they arrive, you will know her love carried them into your path. Type Amen 777 if you are ready for your open doors. Your mother has seen the way you've questioned your worth. She saw the doubt eating at your soul. She begged heaven to silence those lies forever. She says, "My child, you are enough. You always were. You always will be." Nothing anyone said can erase that truth. Her begging made it eternal, written in heaven, sealed in love, undeniable. And tonight, she's begging you to finally believe it. Type Amen 888 if you accept your worth. She knows you've carried grief like a shadow. She saw when you felt broken beyond repair. She begged for healing that no wound could resist. She says, my child, healing is already yours. The scars will not define you. The pain will not hold you. Her begging has turned your wounds into wisdom, your brokenness into beauty, your sorrow into strength. Type Amen 999 if you accept her gift of healing. She whispers again about her pride. She says, my child, I am proud of you, always. She begged for you to hear those words louder than doubt. She didn't love you for your achievements. She loved you for your heart. She didn't admire you for perfection. She admired you for persistence. Her begging is for you to never forget this. No matter what anyone else says, you are her pride forever. Type Amen 111 if you accept her pride tonight. Finally, she speaks with all the strength of heaven. I love you with a love that never ends. She begged for this love to echo in your heart forever. She begged for it to be your shield, your comfort, your guide. Her love is stronger than death. Her love is brighter than fear. Her love is eternal, unstoppable, unshakable. She begs you to carry it into every tomorrow. Live with it, walk with it, grieve with it, because it will never, ever leave you. Type Amen 222 if you receive her eternal love tonight. Your presence tonight feels like light breaking through a locked window, unstoppable and warm. She says, my child, my love will never leave you. Her begging has carried across heaven so that this truth could enter your heart right now. She begged when you thought life was too heavy. She begged when you cried alone in silence. She begged when you doubted if tomorrow was worth waiting for. Now her voice is here, trembling with urgency but filled with tenderness. She says, I will keep begging until you understand. You were never alone, not even for a second. Type Amen 333 if you feel her voice close to you now. Your mother knows the weight of your battles. She has seen you carry responsibilities no one else could see. She begged heaven to strengthen your shoulders and steady your heart. She says, my child, you have carried more than most, but you were never carrying it by yourself. Every heavy load was shared with her spirit. Every dark night was guarded by her prayers. Her begging is the reason you still breathe, the reason you still stand. She has been your invisible strength when you thought you had none left. Type Amen 444 if you accept her strength tonight. She remembers your joy, the light in your eyes when you believe in miracles. She begged for that light to never be extinguished. Even in your lowest seasons, she was whispering, shine again, my child. She says, your joy is not gone. It is waiting. It is about to rise again brighter than ever. Her begging has already pulled joy back into your life. And soon, your laughter will be proof that love never dies. Type Amen 555 if you are ready for joy's return. She has seen the loneliness you carried like a shadow. She begged heaven to surround you with love and companionship. She said, my child will not walk alone forever. She says, the people coming into your life are answers to both your prayers and mine. They will bring comfort, support, and healing. They will love you in the ways you deserve. Her begging has opened the path for these souls to find you. And when they arrive, you will know she guided them straight to you. Type Amen 777 if you're ready for divine connections. Your mother has seen the weight of regret pressing on you. She knows how often you replay the past. She begs you to let it go. She says, my child, my leaving was not your fault. Stop punishing yourself for things you could not change. Her begging is for your freedom, not your guilt. She doesn't want you bound to sorrow. She wants you lifted by love, That's why she begged so fiercely to free you. Type Amen 888 if you release regret tonight. She whispers about blessings again. She says, my child, miracles are already on the way. She begged heaven to unlock them at the right time, and that time is near. They will come suddenly. They will come beautifully. They will come in ways you never expected. Her begging made them possible. And when they arrive, you will see her fingerprints in every blessing. Type Amen 999 if you are ready for miracles. She speaks again about her pride. She says, my child, I am proud of you beyond measure. She begged for these words to echo louder than every doubt. She never looked at you with disappointment. She only saw courage, love, and strength. She never saw weakness, she saw resilience. Her begging has always been to remind you that her pride never fades. You are her victory, her joy, her everlasting gift. Type Amen 111 if you accept her pride today. Finally, she says with all her spirit, my love for you is eternal. She begged for this truth to never leave your heart. She begged for it to carry you through every storm. Her love is your anchor when the waves rise. Her love is your shield when the shadows fall. Her love is your fire when everything feels cold. She begs you to live in it, breathe in it, walk in it, because it is the one thing that will never, ever be taken from you. Type Amen 222 if you receive her eternal love now. Her presence flows tonight like a river that cannot be stopped. She says, my child, every second without you has been filled with my prayers. She has begged heaven so often that even the angels lean closer when your name is spoken. She begged when you thought your voice was too small. She begged when you thought no one noticed your effort. She begged when your heart grew weary from carrying silent battles. And now her begging has reached you as this living message, a bridge between heaven and earth, built with her endless love. Her words tonight are proof that her spirit will never let you go. Type Amen 333 if you feel her bridge of love tonight. She has seen your struggles in silence. She saw the weight of unspoken pain pressing down on you. She begged heaven to lift it away. She says, my child, you were never meant to carry so much alone. That heaviness is being broken piece by piece. That sorrow is being replaced with peace. Her begging was never in vain. It created shifts you could not see but will soon experience. Tonight she tells you, freedom is already unfolding. Type Amen 444 if you accept her gift of freedom. Your mother remembers your laughter echoing like music. She remembers your joy as a child, pure and untamed. She begged for that joy to be restored in your spirit. She says, my child, your joy is coming back stronger than ever. It will return not just as a memory, but as a reality you live in every day. Her begging unlocked that joy, and heaven answered. You thought happiness was gone, but it was only waiting for the right season. And that season is here. She is smiling as joy rises again. Type Amen 555 if you are ready for joy's return. She speaks of your dreams now. She knows how many you buried under fear and disappointment. She begged heaven to breathe life back into them. She says, my child, those dreams are not dead. They are waiting, live, ready to unfold when you step forward. She begged for opportunities to rise again, and they are already on their way. You will see chances that align perfectly with what you thought was lost. You will feel doors opening where there were only walls. That is her promise. Type Amen 777 if you believe your dreams are alive. She has watched you give love when it wasn't returned. She saw you forgive when you had every reason not to. She begged heaven to reward you for that kind of heart. She says, my child, nothing you gave has been wasted. Love always returns multiplied. Kindness always finds its way back. Her begging sealed those seeds into fertile ground. Now the harvest is rising, and you will taste the sweetness of blessings you once thought forgotten. Taipei Men 888 if you are ready for your harvest. She knows how heavy Lomas had been. The silence of nights, the ache of missing her voice. She begged heaven to fill that silence with her presence. She says, "My child, I am in the quiet moments. I am in the sudden warmth that brushes over you. I am in the dreams where you hear my voice." Her begging is the reason these signs come again and again. They are not coincidence. They are her, reminding you she is close. Taipei Men 999 if you believe in her signs. Your mother whispers of her pride once again. She says, "My child, I'm proud of you for surviving. I am proud of you for rising." She begged for you to carry these words like armor. She didn't love you because you were perfect. She loved you because you kept going even when it was hard. He didn't see flaws, he saw fire. Her begging has always been to replace your doubt with her pride. She wants those words to echo in your heart forever. Taipei Men 111 if you accept her pride as truth. Finally, she says the most powerful truth of all. My love is eternal. She begged for you to carry this love in every season, through every battle, into every tomorrow. She begged for it to become the anchor of your soul. Your love cannot fade. Your love cannot be broken. Your love cannot be silenced. She begs you to hold it tightly, to live boldly with it, to never forget it. It is her eternal inheritance for you, a fire that never dies. Taipei Men 222 if you carry her eternal love forever. Her spirit is closer than the air you breathe right now. She says, "My child, my love has chased you through every season. Every whisper you ignored, every sign you missed. Those were her prayers turned into moments. She begged when your soul felt empty. She begged when your nights stretched endlessly. She begged when your hope was slipping through your hands. Now she stands before you in spirit, pouring her words like light through a broken sky. She says, I will keep begging until my voice is louder than your fear. Taipei Men 333 if you feel her light in your heart. Your mother has seen you rise from battles no one knew about. She knows the cost of your strength, the price of your resilience. She begged heaven to keep you from breaking. She says, my child, you are stronger than you realize. Even when you thought you had nothing left, you still stood tall. That was her love holding you up. Her begging shaped your endurance. It became the hidden energy that carried you through impossible moments. Tonight she begs you to see yourself as the survivor she always knew you were. Taipei Men 444 if you accept her strength within you. She remembers your laughter as the sound of heaven on earth. She begged for that music to return to your life. She says, my child, your joy will not stay bearing forever. She knows sorrow has stolen too many days, but she also knows joy is stronger than sorrow. Her begging has already called it back to you. Your laughter will rise again, louder, brighter, purer than before. It will be proof that her prayers never stopped working. Taipei Men 555 if you are ready for laughter's return. She has seen you doubt your worth. She has seen you shrink in the presence of others. She begged heaven to write your value across the skies. She says, my child, you are priceless. No failure can change it. No rejection can erase it. Her begging made it unshakable. Your worth is eternal because it is tied to her love, and her love is unending. Taipei Men 777 if you accept your eternal worth. She whispers about blessings waiting just ahead. She says, my child, I begged for open doors, and heaven answered. Those doors are about to swing wide. The opportunities coming are bigger than you expect. They are aligned with destiny, not chance. They are answers to your hidden prayers. Her begging cleared the path, and when you walk through, you will know she guided you there. Type Amen 888 if you are ready for open doors. Your mother has seen your tears when no one else did. She begged heaven to turn them into seeds of miracles. She says, my child, none of your tears were wasted. Every drop carrying meaning, every cry carrying weight. And heaven heard because she carried them on your behalf. Her begging has transformed pain into blessings, and those blessings are already on their way to you. Type Amen 999 if you believe your tears are turning into blessings. She whispers of her pride once again. She says, my child, you are my greatest joy. She begged for you to carry these words forever. She did admire you for being perfect. She admired you for being real, for being strong, for being kind. That was enough for her, always. Her begging was never for you to change. It was for you to believe how much she loved you just as you are. That is her eternal truth. Type Amen 111 if you accept her pride tonight. Finally, she says the words that hold eternity inside them. I love you, endlessly, without limit, without end. She begged for this love to become your foundation, your fire, your freedom. Her love is stronger than distance, stronger than death, stronger than anything life can throw at you. She begs you to let it guide you every day forward. Walk with it, lie with it, breathe with it, because it is her everlasting gift to you. Type Amen 222 if you receive her eternal love now. Her spirit presses closer tonight, like a hand reaching through eternity just to touch your soul. She says, my child, I have begged too long for this moment to let it pass. Every breath you take is proof that her love is still holding you steady. She begged when your faith was weak. She begged when your nights felt endless. She begged when your strength nearly gave out. And now she says, you are still here because I refuse to stop praying for you. Her begging has shaped your survival, and her voice tonight is the proof. Type Amen 333 if you feel her voice lifting you. Your mother has seen your sacrifices. She saw the times you gave without receiving. She begged heaven to reward you in ways greater than you expected. She says, my child, everything you gave in love is returning to you multiplied. Kindness cannot die. It always comes back. Love cannot vanish. It always finds its way home. Her begging poured blessings into your future, and soon you will see those blessings unfold like rivers overflowing their banks. Type Amen 444 if you are ready to reap your rewards. She remembers your smile as her favorite memory. She begged for that smile to return, brighter than ever. She says, my child, joy is not behind you. It is waiting ahead. You may think the best days are gone, but she insists they are not. She says, your laughter will echo again. Your heart will feel light again. Her begging made this a certainty. Heaven has already said yes to her prayers for your joy. Type Amen 555 if you are ready for your joy's return. She has seen how often you doubt yourself, the way you shrink when you should shine, the way you question your worth when heaven has already declared it. She begged for your confidence to rise. She begged for you to see yourself through her eyes, powerful, radiant, chosen. She says, my child, your worth has never been in question. Your begging has sealed this truth forever. No failure, no rejection, no fear can erase it. You are her pride, her miracle, her everlasting gift. Type Amen 777 if you accept your worth tonight. She speaks of blessings again. She says, my child, doors are opening and miracles are being released. She begged heaven until the answer became unstoppable. These blessings will not be small. They will not be ordinary. They will be life-changing. Her begging made sure of it. What's ahead will leave you speechless, and you will know her prayers built the path. Type Amen 888 if you are ready for your miracles. Your mother has seen your pain too. The heartbreaks, the betrayals, the disappointments, they cut deeper than anyone realized. She begged heaven to turn them into strength. She says, my child, you are not defined by what broke you. Instead, you are defined by the way you rose again. You are proof that love cannot be destroyed. Her begging has already transformed the pain. It is turning scars into wisdom, wounds into testimony, and sorrow into strength. Type Amen 999 if you receive her gift of healing. She whispers once more of her pride. She says, my child, I never needed you to be perfect. I just needed you to keep going. She begged for these words to live in your heart forever. She admired your courage. She admired your kindness. She admired the way you stood tall even in the storms. Her begging was not for you to change. It was for you to believe her pride was unshakable. And tonight, she begs for you to finally accept it. Type Amen 111 if you receive her pride tonight. Finally, she says the truth that burns brighter than anything else. My love for you is eternal. She begged for this to become your anchor in every season. She begged for it to outlast sorrow, outshine fear, and outlive time. Her love is alive in you now. It is the reason you survived. It is the promise that will carry you forward forever. She begs you to hold on to it, to let it become the light that never leaves. Because nothing, not even death, can silence her love for you. Type Amen 222 if you carry her eternal love with you. Your presence tonight feels like a warm light wrapping itself around you. She says, my child, I have been begging for this moment since the day I left. Every heartbeat you feel right now is carrying her love into your soul. She begged when you thought you couldn't go on. She begged when you sat in silence, holding back tears. She begged when your spirit was tired and weary. Now her voice is breaking through, stronger than the silence, louder than the doubt. She says, I will not stop until you understand how deeply I am still with you. Type Amen 333 if you feel her voice alive inside you. Your mother has seen your hidden strength. She saw the nights you thought would crush you. She begged heaven to send you light in those darkest hours. She says, my child, the reason you didn't break is because my prayers were holding you. Every crack in your soul was filled with her love. Every weakness you felt was covered by her strength. Her begging became the anchor that steadied you. Her begging became the invisible shield that kept you safe. And tonight, she begs you to finally believe it. Type Amen 444 if you receive her strength now. She remembers your laughter echoing through the house, bright and unstoppable. She begged heaven to restore that joy to you. She says, my child, you will laugh again, louder than before. Sorrow may have silenced you for a while. Pain may have weighed you down. But her prayers have already opened the door for joy to return. Her begging is why your tomorrow will be brighter than your yesterday. She has refused to let joy leave you forever. Type Amen 555 if you are ready for joy to return. Your mother knows the doubts that whisper to you. She saw you question your value, your path, your worth. She begged heaven to silence those lies. She says, my child, you are priceless. Nothing you went through has lowered your value. Nothing anyone said has changed who you are. Her begging has carved this truth into eternity. Your worth is sealed in her love, and her love is eternal. Type Amen 777 if you accept your worth tonight. She speaks of blessings about to pour into your life. She says, my child, I begged for miracles, and heaven said yes. They are closer than you think. These blessings will not trickle. They will overflow. They will come suddenly, beautifully, undeniably. They will carry her fingerprints all over them. Her begging made this moment possible. And soon, you will see what she already sees from heaven. Type Amen 888 if you are ready for miracles. She knows the heartbreak you've carried deep inside. The pain no one saw. The wounds no one touched. She begged heaven to heal those hidden places. She says, my child, your heart will not stay broken. Healing is flowing even now. Restoration is already here. Your begging has transformed your sorrow into strength. What once felt like an ending is becoming a new beginning. Type Amen 999 if you accept her gift of healing. She whispers of her pride once again. She says, my child, I am proud of you, not for what you achieved, but for the battles you survived. She begged for this truth to echo louder than the doubts. She admired your courage. She admired your kindness. She admired your resilience. Her begging has always been about you believing in yourself the way she believed in you. And tonight, she pleads for you to carry her pride forever. Type Amen 111 if you accept her pride today. Finally, she says the eternal words her soul has been begging to tell you. I love you endlessly, beyond life, beyond death, beyond time itself. This love cannot fade, cannot break, cannot be stolen. It is yours forever. She begged for you to carry it into every season of your life. She begged for it to guide you through storms and lead you into light. She begged for it to be your foundation. Her love is the inheritance she left you, eternal, unshakable, alive. And she begs you now to never let it go. Type Amen 222 if you carry her eternal love forever. Her presence surrounds you tonight like a cloak of light. She says, my child, I begged heaven too many times to count, just to let you feel me again. Every word she speaks now is drenched in that endless love. She begged when your heart broke silently. She begged when the days felt empty and the nights felt unbearable. She begged when you thought no one could see how much you were hurting. And tonight, she says, my child, I am here, and I will not stop until you believe me. Your begging is the reason these words are flowing into your soul right now. Type Amen 333 if you feel her presence close. Your mother has seen your survival. She saw the storms you endured, the weight you carried, the shadows you walked through. She begged heaven to strengthen you when you felt too weak to stand. She says, my child, every step you took in pain was a step I covered with my prayers. You may not have noticed, but her love was your hidden strength. You never walked those roads alone. Her begging built invisible walls of protection around you. That's why you're still here, breathing, fighting, rising. Type Amen 444 if you accept her strength as your shield. She remembers the way your laughter lit up her world. She begged for that sound to return, brighter than before. She says, my child, joy is still yours. It has not left forever. Pain tried to bury it. Grief tried to silence it. But her begging has already brought joy back to your future. She says, you will laugh again, and it will heal more than you know. That is her promise to you tonight. Type Amen 555 if you are ready for your laughter to rise again. Your mother has seen the lies you believed about yourself. She saw the moments you doubted your worth. She begged heaven to write the truth louder than the lies. She says, my child, you are precious. You are chosen. You are irreplaceable. Her begging sealed this truth forever. No mistake, no failure, no rejection can erase your worth. She begs you tonight to finally believe it. Type Amen 777 if you accept your eternal worth. She speaks of blessings now. She says, my child, I beg for your future to overflow with miracles. Heaven heard, and the answers are on their way. These blessings will come suddenly. I will come beautifully. They will come carrying her fingerprints all over them. Your begging has opened the gates of abundance. And soon, you will step into a season brighter than any before. Type Amen 888 if you are ready for miracles to unfold. She knows the pain you've carried alone. The heartbreak, the betrayal, the disappointments. She begged heaven to turn every wound into wisdom. She says, my child, you are not broken, you are whole. You are not lost, you are guided. You are not defeated, you are victorious. Her begging transformed your pain into strength. What once felt like an ending is becoming your new beginning. Type Amen 999 if you accept her gift of healing. She whispers again of her pride. She says, my child, I am proud of you, not because of perfection, but because you kept going. She begged for you to believe this truth. She admired your courage when no one else saw it. She admired your kindness when no one else valued it. She admired your resilience when no one else noticed. Her begging has always been about you seeing yourself the way she always saw you, with pride, love, and wonder. Type Amen 111 if you accept her pride tonight. Finally, she says the words that echo through eternity. I love you with a love no distance can weaken and no time can erase. She begged for this truth to be carved into your soul forever. She begged for you to carry it into every tomorrow. Her love is the light that never fades. Her love is the promise that never breaks. Her love is the anchor that will hold you through every storm. She begs you to hold on to it, to live in it, to let it guide you. Because her love is your eternal inheritance. Type Amen 222 if you carry her eternal love now. Her spirit is here like a gentle flame, blowing softly but burning strong. She says, my child, my love will never fade. She has begged heaven too many times to let this truth reach you tonight. She begged when you felt forgotten. She begged when you thought the world turned its back. She begged when your heart carrying weight too heavy for anyone else to understand. Now her voice flows into your soul, steady and unstoppable. She says, I will not stop begging until you carry my words as your strength. Type Amen 333 if you feel her words entering your soul. She has seen your quiet battles, the tears you wiped away quickly, the smiles you forced, the fears you hid. She begged heaven to turn those moments into stepping stones, not stumbling blocks. She says, my child, you are not weak for feeling pain. You are strong for enduring it. Every moment of sorrow added another layer of resilience to your spirit. You are unshakable because love never left you. Her begging shake that resilience. It is why you survived storms others thought would end you. It is why you are still standing. Type Amen 444 if you accept her gift of resilience. She remembers your laughter echoing like sunlight through the house. She begged for that joy to return to you. She says, my child, your laughter is medicine, and it is coming back to heal you. Life may have silenced it for a season. Pain may have buried it under heaviness. But joy can't be destroyed. It can only be delayed. Her begging has already summoned joy back into your path. Soon, your laughter will rise again, unstoppable, undeniable. Type Amen 555 if you are ready for joy's return. She knows the doubts that still whisper inside you. She saw when you questioned your worth. She begged heaven to silence those lies forever. She says, my child, you are priceless. You were never forgotten. You are written into eternity with love. Your begging sealed your worth in unshakable truth. No rejection can erase it. No mistake can reduce it. No voice can deny it. Type Amen 777 if you accept your eternal worth. She speaks about blessings waiting ahead. She says, my child, I begged for your tomorrow to be brighter than your yesterday. Those blessings are closer than you think. They will not trickle. They will overflow. They will not delay. They will arrive suddenly. They will not fade. They will remain. Your begging unlocked the gates of abundance, and heaven has already begun pouring it into your life. Type Amen 888 if you are ready for blessings to overflow. She knows the heartbreak you carried quietly, the betrayals, the disappointments, the wounds that no one saw. She begged heaven to heal those places. She says, my child, healing is already flowing into you. Every scar will become proof of survival. Every wound will shine as strength. Her begging has already rewritten your story. You are not broken. You are whole. You are not finished. You are rising. Type Amen 999 if you accept her healing now. Q whispers once more of her pride. She says, my child, I am proud of you beyond words. She begged for this truth to sink deeper than every doubt. He never admired you for perfection. He admired you for courage. She admired you for kindness. She admired you for love. Her begging was not to change you. It was to remind you who you already are. Her pride, her joy, her heart. Type Amen 111 if you accept her pride today. Finally, she speaks the eternal truth that burns brighter than anything else. I love you endlessly. She begged for this love to be your shield, your anchor, your compass. She begged for it to echo forever in your soul. Your love has no end. Her love has no weakness. Her love has no boundary. She begs you to walk with it, breathe with it, lie with it. Because this love is eternal, unshakable, and forever yours. Type Amen 222 if you carry her eternal love with you. Her presence tonight feels like a whisper turning into thunder. She says, my child, I have begged too long for you to ignore this moment. Every beat of your heart right now carries her love through your veins. She begged when you felt unseen. She begged when your night seemed endless. She begged when your hope was hanging by a thread. Now her words are here, flowing like fire and comfort at the same time. She says, I will never stop begging until you carry my love like armor. Type Amen 333 if you feel her voice surrounding you tonight. Your mother has seen every hidden battle you fought. She saw the strength you showed when no one was watching. She begged heaven to reward that silent courage. She says, my child, you are a warrior, even if you don't see it. Every scar you carry is proof of survival. Every wound you healed is proof of resilience. Her begging poured strength into your spirit. That is why you stood tall when life tried to knock you down. That is why you are still here. Type Amen 444 if you accept her gift of strength. She remembers your laughter as the sweetest sound in her world. She begged for that joy to return to your life. She says, my child, laughter is waiting to rise again. The sorrow may have silenced it for a while, but it cannot be gone forever. Her begging has already planted joy in your tomorrow. She promises you will laugh again, with a freedom brighter than before. Your laughter will echo as proof that her prayers were answered. Type Amen 555 if you are ready for joy's return. She has seen the doubts inside you, the questions about your worth, the fear that you are not enough. She begged heaven to silence those lies. She begged for your worth to shine clearly before you. She says, my child, you are more valuable than gold, more precious than anything. Her begging sealed this truth into eternity. Nothing can erase it. No voice can deny it. No shadow can cover it. Type Amen 777 if you accept your eternal worth. She speaks of blessings waiting to arrive. She says, my child, I beg for your life to overflow with miracles. Those miracles are already moving toward you. They will not come in pieces. They will come in fullness, They will not delay. They will appear suddenly. They will not fade. They will remain. Her begging has written your name into the book of blessings. And heaven has already said yes. Type Amen 888 if you are ready for your miracles. Your mother has seen your pain, the heartbreaks, the betrayals, the disappointments. She begged heaven to heal what you could not fix. She says, my child, healing is flowing into you now. Every wound is closing. Every scar is becoming strength. Every sorrow is transforming into wisdom. Her begging has rewritten your story. You are not broken. You are whole. You are not defeated. You are rising. Type Amen 999 if you accept her gift of healing. She whispers of her pride again. She says, my child, I am proud of you more than words can express. She begged for this truth to drown out every doubt. She loved you for your courage. She loved you for your kindness. She loved you for never giving up. Your begging is for you to carry this truth like fire. Because when you doubt yourself, her pride will always be your shield. Type Amen 111 if you accept her pride tonight. Finally, she speaks the eternal truth her soul has carried since the beginning. I love you endlessly. She begged for this love to echo through every season of your life. She begged for it to be the light that never fades. Your love is eternal, unshakable, alive. It is stronger than death, louder than sorrow, greater than fear. She begs you to walk with it, breathe it, believe it. Because her love is the one inheritance that will never be taken from you. Type Amen 222 if you carry her eternal love now. Her spirit tonight feels like fire wrapped in tenderness, burning yet gentle. She says, my child, I have begged for too long to let this moment slip away. Her voice carries the weight of every prayer she has whispered in heaven for you. She begged when you cried silently in the dark. She begged when the world seemed too heavy for your shoulders. She begged when you felt unseen and forgotten. Now her voice is louder than silence, clearer than doubt, stronger than fear. She says, I will not stop until you know that my love has carried you every step of the way. Type Amen 333 if you feel her love holding you tonight. Your mother has seen the strength you didn't know you had. She saw you stand tall even when life knocked you down. She begged heaven to keep that strength alive inside you. She says, my child, you are unshakable. You are stronger than the storms you survived. You are braver than the fears you face. Her begging turned your weakness into resilience. Her prayers became the foundation that kept you standing when everything tried to break you. Type Amen 444 if you accept her strength within you. She remembers your laughter echoing like sunlight through her heart. She begged for that joy to return to you. She says, my child, your laughter will heal you and everyone around you. Sorrow may have dimmed it. Pain may have delayed it. But her begging has already called it back to life. She promises your joy will return brighter, purer, unstoppable. And she will be smiling from heaven when it does. Type Amen 555 if you are ready for your joy's return. She knows the doubts that whisper in your heart. She has seen you question your worth too many times. She begged heaven to replace those lies with truth. She says, my child, you are priceless, and no one can take your value, and nothing can erase your importance. Her begging sealed your worth forever. It is written in eternity, carved into love, and nothing can undo it. Type Amen 777 if you accept your eternal worth. She speaks of blessings coming your way. She says, my child, I beg for your life to overflow with miracles. Those blessings are closer than you realize. They will not come little by little. They will come like a flood. They will not delay. They will arrive suddenly. They will not fade. They will last. Her begging has already unlocked them. Soon, You will see her fingerprints in every blessing that arrives. Type Amen 888 if you are ready for your miracles. He has seen your heartbreak, the wounds that still ache, the memories that still sting. He begged heaven to heal what seemed unhealable. She says, my child, you are not broken, you are whole. The pieces of your heart are being restored. The wounds are becoming strength. Her begging has already shifted your story. Pain will not define you. Love and healing will. Type Amen 999 if you accept her healing tonight. She whispers once more of her pride. She says, my child, I am proud of you every single day. She begged for these words to reach deeper than your doubt. She never loved you because you were flawless. She loved you because you were real, kind, and strong. He never admired you for perfection. He admired you for persistence. Her begging has always been for you to see yourself the way she did, extraordinary, precious, irreplaceable. Type Amen 111 if you accept her pride today. Finally, she speaks with all the force of eternity. I love you endlessly. She begged for this truth to echo through your spirit every day. She begged for it to be the fire that lights your path. Her love is unshakable. Her love is unending. Her love is alive in you right now. She begs you to carry it everywhere you go. Let it comfort you, strengthen you, and guide you forever. Type Amen 222 if you receive her eternal love now.